Once there was a girl, a boy, and a girl. They set out on an adventure that would take them to the great state of Utah.
We're in Utah!
They did not know what they wanted. They only had imagination and expectations.
I'm behind!
This is a story about three siblings on an adventure in the middle of nowhere.
All alone on the internet, but you don't seem to forget about yourself.
That'll work! Last shot!
How it could go so wrong, but you didn't call for help. But let me tell you about
The day they set out, there was an excitement about. Excitement for what to come. None of them had been to Utah. And it was also the first time the boy had ever taken his new car on a road trip. Most of the drive was driving through Nevada. The roads were straight, and the sun was straight above for much of the drive. Then they found this little tower, which they thought was cool. After looking at it for a little bit, they were back on the road. They would come across towns that felt so desolate and deserted. It felt like nobody lived in them other than the people who worked the gas station. Utah felt the exact same, but they were in Utah, which was closer to their first stop. They spent the night about 40 minutes outside of Zion. That night they attempted to boulder, rock climb, which they did a little, and I say attempted to boulder for a reason, but it was soon getting dark.
So there last night. And kind of caught the sunset, not really.
He started to feel that spark to travel come back. You see, this boy has always had a spark for adventure.
It makes me want to go and just travel way more. Take my car just way more places. So easy.
It had been there for as long as he can remember. They had grown up going camping, riding motorcycles, and just exploring wherever they were. And if anything, this trip was just re-sparking what he already had, the excitement to travel, to see the world.
You'll be sleeping on the hallway coach leads for some time.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
You made up your mind.
They started to hit the real first problems that morning. The only way they could get to the hikes they had planned was to take a shuttle. But the only problem was that was everybody's plan. So finding a parking spot proved challenging.
So we've been looking for a parking spot for like forever, but we were at like a couple of them already. This person in this truck over here said that they would be leaving in like 10 minutes. And that was about 10 minutes ago, so hopefully they'll leave soon. It's crazy.
But they finally made it on the shuttle, which luckily was free, at least. And they were off to the first hike of the day. Angel's Landing was the first hike. It wasn't super long, but long enough. They got to as high as they could go, because this too, you needed a permit to finish.
You made it. Oh, sorry. Pretty sick view.
The Narrows were the next stop. For some reason, the boy was scared to bring his camera on this one, at least out of his bag. Like a little water would hurt his camera, so instead he hardly took any footage, and the some we have is mostly from his old iPhone. That doesn't take that good footage. Thank you, boy. About half a mile from the end, they had to turn back.
I saw it up there on 2. Alright, 40 minutes.
Oh, we still have plenty of time.
What can
Which is the time.
The thing is, the last shuttle leaves at 7:15, and if we miss that, we have to walk a long ways. And also, yeah, everybody else has left us. It used to be super busy.
They finally made it back to their car after hiking, then taking the shuttle back. They only had one hike left, which was a little hike that the girls wanted to do, to see the sunset. And at this point, the boy thought the best way to get it over with was to run most of the way. That somewhat turned into a pattern. They didn't stay that long and quickly turned back and set off to their campsite. The only actual campsite they had all trip. At least they got to
Peanut butter, chocolate chips, and melted chocolate nuts. Living it up. I don't have my camera. It's like 6 o'clock. And we didn't put the rainfly on because why would we? But it started to rain on us. Getting ready to head out. This is where we camped over here. We're in Bryce. We came in yesterday night, so we camped in Bryce. And today we're just gonna go see Bryce, and then I believe go also to some other place. I don't know. But I don't know, it's been interesting. I'm trying to figure out how to film a video like this. It's difficult. I've never done anything like this, but gonna see how it turns out. Gotta transfer all my files so that I have space on my SD card.
How much footage did this guy need? Good grief.
So I figured out that my mic might have not been working this whole time. I plugged into the headphone thing, but no. So if the audio is so much better now, that's why.
Amateur over here. Their plan was to hit 3 places Wednesday. Bryce, which they were already in, Capitol Reef, which was about 2.5 hours at least, and Factory Butte, which was a butte that the boy was really wanting to see. They soon realized this would be difficult, considering they were stopping at many, many lookouts, and do 2 hikes. So once they had looked at a couple too many, they arrived at the first hike of the day. Not before long.
I realized we set out this hike, and I was like, had no battery left. So I ran back, grabbed another battery, and then I gotta go run and catch up with him.
This was arguably the coolest hike of the whole trip.
It was absolutely insane. So cool. Also, really tired. You have to go up that.
The second hike was called the Queen's Garden for some reason. Well, somebody knows the reason, but the boy definitely didn't stop and read the little sign that said so. They were now off to Capitol Reef. They didn't know much about this one and didn't really have anything planned for what they were going to do.
Utah, Capitol Reef, 3rd National Park in 2 days. Got an idea. I've always been putting it on this, which is amazing, but I should just stick it out the window on my tripod maybe. It might be cool, it might be risky. Is risky.
And realized they also wouldn't have any time to really do anything anyway.
I'm trying to get a Jerry shot, which is my car. Oh, I'm terrible at filming. That's a sick shot. I'm happy with that one. First one down. You know, first one. I really wish I had my longboard.
But it was one of their favorite national parks. They literally just drove through it, but it was a beautiful drive and the least populated out of any of them. The boy also was able to get his longboard shot, which was a goal of his the whole trip. Then they were off to where they were going to camp, which was apparently 3+ hours away, which they became confused about.
The map says we're still 2 hours away from where we're trying to go. But
17 miles.
yeah, it says we're 17 miles away, which doesn't make any sense. Unless it's dirt, but we're still on. Oh. We found dirt. But still 2 hours. We'll see.
Then, not so confused. Yet still, they hadn't realized all of it.
God. It's a foreigner that isn't four-wheel drive. The one big doubt. We're so close. My lights are pretty good. Look at that beast.
I mean, this is the hardest part that I can see. I'm gonna back up a little bit, very slowly.
No, you're just sliding. Ah, crap. Yes. Ooh.
Look.
Yeah, I don't know what this.
I think, okay, I'm just gonna back up. I don't know that we want to do this.
Damn, I need to make this four-wheel drive. You're coming. Keep it going, keep it going. There's our tent on the side of the road after trying to get up the road and having to turn around and just stopping on the side of the road. It's almost 7. We gotta pack up and then head to Factory Butte and then also head to national parks today.
Factory Butte was the first thing on the agenda. You could drive wherever your car could take you. So the boy drove, which I believe felt a lot cooler and seemed a lot faster in reality. But we still got some okay footage.
Utah! Factory Butte! Factory Butte. Coolest place ever. It's so quiet. So desolate. There's just no people. I love that.
They still had 2 national parks to hit after Factory Butte, so they didn't stay too long.
Just got into Canyonlands. It's at the moment 2 o'clock. We have to do this national park. We might have like a half-mile hike, and then we gotta go to Arches as well today.
They did one hike there, but it was a short one, and they only spent about 2 hours in total in the park before they had to leave to see the final park, Arches. As they were driving in, the boy started to lose focus on beautiful things and gain focus toward a little less beautiful things, you could say. They saw the arches, but the boy was tired.
Onto like the arch. Then to food.
And with that, they had done 5 national parks in 3 days. The only last stop was the Salt Flats.
I think we got all the shots. Hopefully. It's so cool out here. Look at this. One is so sick.
Now, the Salt Flats were the last stop of the whole trip. And with that, it was a trip of a lifetime.